Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best stereo receivers. Starting at number 10. Additional receiver only. This is not a true AVR. It is a set of wireless audio sender and receiver units. It would help if you thought of it as similar to a signal splitter or booster. The basic idea is that you use the wireless audio sender and receiver units to cast a signal from your receiver to a TV located somewhere else in the house. You can stream basically any content from the source to a TV on another floor, across the house, and so on. It's a cool idea to have multiple TVs and do not want to deal with wiring linking them all together. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Wireless Bluetooth-300W. Pyle reaches the list again with their PT272W. It is a low-end receiver that costs very little. It is a hybrid of a receiver and an amp, so it will power any speaker you plug into it. The sound quality is not the best, and it is not suitable for use as a home theater hub due to the lack of surround and video capability. Instead, with the USB and Bluetooth connectivity, it works best as a party powering beast. 300 watts is a good amount of power, and you can take it outside and play your music loudly during a barbecue or pool party. The Pyle 4-channel preamplifier is perfect for your home theater entertainment system. Number 8 of my list. Wireless Bluetooth Power. As a low-end 5.1 receiver, the Pyle PT588 AV does fine. The feature set is good, but lacks some depth. For example, it has Bluetooth, but the range is not as good as on higher-end models. The nicest thing about the 588 is how it can introduce you to a wide selection of features at a bargain price. Together they form quite a package: a radio, onboard karaoke mixer with EQ and effects, and so on. The Pyle Digital 5.1 channel stereo receiver is perfect for your karaoke, home theater entertainment system. Coming at number 7. Sony 7.2 channel home. The Sony STRDH190 is the first 7.2 full surround option on this list. It falls into the mid-range of AVRs. The unit puts out 145 watts in each channel, is 4K compatible, is a hotspot NFC-enabled Bluetooth audio receiver for local streaming, and has a USB port for mobile devices that supports nearly any audio format. Exceptional 7.2 channel x 145W sound and build quality, 4 HDMI inputs, 1 output with HDCP 2.2 compatibility, supports 4K 60p 444 HDR for true 4K quality front surround sound technology. At number 6. Home audio power. The Pyle PT300W is a lower-end receiver. It cannot support a surround system with just 4 channels, but it can drive 4 over 70 watts per channel. It lacks the remote connectivity and other bells and whistles of more expensive receivers, but has an onboard radio and mic inputs, fun for karaoke. You can use the USB or O port for playback from MP3 players or mobile devices. The Pyle Digital AM/FM stereo receiver is perfect for your PA. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Cambridge Audio AXA35. Cambridge Audio has earned quite the rep for their consumer audio offering. That's because, rather than loading up their speakers and receivers with flashy extras, they stay laser-focused on high-quality audio and impeccable design. The AXA35 isn't the most powerful receiver out there, and it certainly doesn't offer the I/O spread of more expensive units. But what it does offer is 35W per channel of truly balanced sound, a moving magnet phono input that is extra friendly for record players, and some tone shaping controls that will really provide an impressive audio response. In short, it's everything you'll need to let your stereo speakers shine. Of course, the reason we're giving it the nod here is because it sits at an ultra-thin 3.3 inches tall, and at just over 12 pounds, it's one of the sleekest units out there that still offers sizable power. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Marantz NR1200 AV. Marantz is an audio brand that always provides really solid performance, but in recent years they have tried to bring that classic AV handling into the modern market with the DIN Smart Connected HEOS app. The NR1200 stereo receiver comes with HEOS capabilities built in, meaning as long as you have other HEOS-enabled Marantz speakers, you can set up a whole home audio system similar to Sonos and the like. This app also allows you to connect to all the requisite streaming services, and it even unlocks voice control through Siri, Alexa, and Google Assistant. All of this makes it a truly intuitive, modern-feeling unit. But it isn't just the modern features at play that make this receiver worth a look. The 75W of power handling for each channel means there's a measured amount of power you can push to your passive speaker setup. And because there are subwoofer and zone outputs, this will work as a surround sound system as well as just a stereo setup. There are optical ins and outs for digital audio support and HDMI inputs to use this unit as a fully controllable receiver for your whole entertainment system. At number 3. Sony STRDH190. Sony's STRDH190 is about as barebones as you can get for a true stereo receiver and amplifier. With the requisite giant knobs on the front and the LED, text-based display, you aren't getting anything that looks particularly futuristic. The 100W of RMS handling is also very basic, powering most speaker setups with enough volume to enjoy TV shows and music alike. While there are 4 audio inputs via RCA, there's an additional RCA phono-specific input for connecting a record player. This, paired with the stereo outputs, make this an ideal choice for record lovers. But if you do want some modern functionality, there's Bluetooth connectivity available for playing music from your phone, tablet, or computer. The Bluetooth protocol isn't the main focus here, so don't expect modern codecs like apps or anything. Instead, you're getting a middle-of-the-road receiver that will power your speaker setup, all for a great price. Coming at number 2. Echo Link Amp Stream. Amazon's Echo Link line of products aims to give you a bridge between your traditional audio-video equipment and Amazon's tried and true Alexa voice control. This essentially turns your stereo system into a smart stereo receiver. There is a version of the Echo Link that does not feature an amp, which is a great option if you already have a stereo receiver that you love but just want to bring smart functionality and voice controls to your setup. The Echo Link amp here is a true standalone receiver, allowing you to power your passive speakers and drive a full AV system. The IOA is pretty standard, giving you RCA, coaxial, and digital optical ins and outs. This means that you can easily feed your media into the receiver and pass it through to another device if you choose. There's an Ethernet port here too for connecting to the internet, an important step for bringing in the Echo functionality. Finally, there are 2 speaker outputs for driving 60W of power to your passive bookshelf or stereo speakers, as well as a subwoofer out for including a sub in your system. Flip it around, and the design is pretty no-nonsense. There's one giant volume knob on the front to allow you to control the drive quickly if needed, but all of the other functionality is controlled via the smart functions. And number 1. YAMAHA RS202BL. YAMAHA provides consumers with a really nice middle ground for stereo receivers with enough power to drive your speaker setup and enough features to give you options, and the RS202BL earns our top spot here because it does this all really well. The best thing about the 202BL is that you get a 100W channel stereo receiver with just enough bells and whistles to feel premium at a very non-premium price, without any of the flashiness that can drive the price of your receiver way up. To be clear, this unit is a true stereo receiver, not offering anything in the way of surround sound outputs or HDMI pass-through. It is an amp that will power up to 2 pairs of passive speakers at 8 ohms for up to 100W of handling. It's a good fit for a record player setup, as well as a basic TV entertainment setup. There are 4 RCA level inputs and 1 RCA output to extend your system to a separate receiver if you need more channels. There's a radio receiver on board to allow for 40 stations of AM/FM tuning. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.